right, you guys. I think we are on. We are live. Hello, hello. I don't know how many people are going to join tonight, being that this is kind of a surprise last minute, but that's my is to really uh, get some messages out that I have been receiving all day. So we'll give it some time for people to join. I'm gonna mess with my thing really quick here. I forget about this part. Late on a Thursday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday. Um, but I'll tell you, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this connects, hopefully with someone that hops on. So we'll give it a minute for people. So if you're on, say hi, say hello, let me know you're here. You know that it took me a minute to get on the live here, but I was receiving so many downloads and connections. So we'll give it a minute. And while I'm waiting for peeps, so if you're on, say hello. And let's see here. Let's write down some things though. All right, guys. Yay! All right, I'm finally seeing messages, seeing comments. Hi, guys. I know this is kind of a bit of a surprise, and I wasn't planning to do this tonight, but I have had so many what we call them as mediums as downloads, and it has been overwhelming. So I thought I've got to get on and do a live, and hopefully someone will connect with these messages, which have been just like, I mean, you guys, I can't even tell you how heavy it has been today, and not in a bad way, in a good way. It's been a lot. So so we'll see what happens. But thanks you guys for joining and hopping on. I know it's kind of last minute and late. I just had to make sure that I captured everything before I hopped on and shared these with you and see who these connect with. So we'll give it just maybe a second, but let me go in and say hi to some friends. My daughter's on. Hi, Kimber. My little granddaughter's on with my daughter. I'm sorry, Grandma didn't answer the phone, huh? But I will talk to you later for sure, sweetheart. Let's see there we go. Now we're more centered. I saw Mandy. I saw you were calling, honey, right as soon as I started my live. Sorry. All right, you guys. Let's see. I just kind of wanted to do it's just really honestly a spur of the moment, last minute event here. My Facebook Live. I thought about doing it tomorrow night, but something just drew me to tonight, and I never question it. I just trust it. And so whoever these messages are for, I hope they hop on tonight. If anybody that's on connects with any of these messages, these downloads, as we call them, if you know who they're connected to and you're able to get a hold of those people or somebody that's connected and bring them on, or just at least share the message. So we'll see how this flows. So if you guys, if you didn't get the chance to hop on my my brain, see, I've got so much on my podcast tonight. So on my podcast, really quickly, I just want to tell you this, and then we'll get into all these crazy downloads. All day today, I kept seeing the number 88, so double eights. And as some of you know, when I see numbers, it's really going to be connected to a loved one that's crossed over, or whoever I connect with, on my podcast. Maybe it'll connect with them personally. And to see double eights, 88, I thought, okay, well, maybe it's more of like the month of August, but so some of 88 would be like August 8th, right? Someone born in 1988, the age of 88, but then I thought, well, maybe this is just supposed to be 8. And then I felt a sense of needing to add them together and get 16. So my first caller tonight on my podcast, really sweet lady, was from Roswell, New Mexico. If you guys know anything about Roswell, New Mexico, matter of fact, I'm going to quiz you guys. Do you know why, or what is the significant connection with Roswell, New Mexico? Do you guys know? Um, I quizzed my husband and he knew right away, but just kind of seeing if you guys know. Um, but I connected with her. She connected with the 8. Her birthday's January 8th. So I thought, okay, maybe that's it. But I didn't get my validation chills. I just didn't feel like it was for her. Then my next caller who hopped on, she wanted to, ask a question about love and when she's going to meet, her person per se. And so I had asked her. I said, "Well, are you okay if we happen to connect with or channel any of your departed loved ones?" And they both said yes. Well, then I asked her, "Do you connect with 8?" I said, "I saw double 8s," and she says yes. She said, "My boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend or prior boyfriend, I can't remember how she worded it, his birthday is on the 8th." And she goes, "Matter of fact," she goes, "it's 8/8. His birthday is August 8th." So I about shit myself. You now I've done this a long time, and these kind of things, um, you know, I- not that I want to say I get used to it. I never get used to it, but for some reason, just to see double 8s and then to connect with her, these calls are random. My producer just calls somebody and hooks us up, and so we channeled her ex or prior departed boyfriend. He passed away 2 years ago. And I pulled her cards before that, and both cards were the number 2. And they both had very significant meanings with love and relationships. And so you'll have to go watch it. I did post it on my Facebook page, or you can go and watch it on YouTube. It's on under Moonstruck TV. And when you go to Moonstruck TV, you can find my show, Mini Medium. And it was just incredible, you guys. Incredible. I had chills from head to toe. I thought, oh my gosh, you can hear me freaking out. And she was so fun, such a fun caller. I'm like, 8/8. Oh my God. I go, did you listen to the beginning of my show? I just told everyone I kept saying double 8s. So it was just interesting. And then that's just part of what today has been, just so many crazy messages. So I definitely want to make sure I connect these beautiful spirits to whoever that this is supposed to be for. Just because I wasn't planning to do this tonight, but sometimes spirit just does not listen. And then I need to listen. So it'll be interesting to see. But all right, you guys. Well, just kind of a couple things how we're going to do this tonight, because it's kind of a different way of how I'm doing it. So the spirit-led messages really are exactly that. So we may incorporate tarot cards, or we may not. So just depending on how I'm being led by spirit, if you will. But before we start that, I'm going to pull we're going to do an affirmation really quick, as I always do. So, and we'll see what the affirmation is for this week. And then we'll get into these spirit-led messages. I can tell you the 2 very significant souls, I guess, if you will, that I've been feeling with me all day today. And I still feel, I'm going to tell you that number 16 or the double 8s. So that definitely is a big part of what tonight is as well. So if you connect with the number 16, January 6th, and I feel like this is more of exactly that, January 6th or the 16th of a month. Not so much 2016 or the age. So kind of keep that in mind. Also, the double 8s, like I mentioned, but one soul that has been with me very significant, very strong, has been a young male. And I wrote down this. I just kind of want to throw this out here really quick, just so that you guys can, start thinking. But the younger male that I was really connecting with, I would say even felt to me, I would say didn't even quite make it to about 40. So I'm 50 years old, so I kind of base it off of really the energy, what I'm feeling. But so keep that in mind. And then also, I have a very, very strong female who was in her 20s. I kept getting that she was about 28, 29, and her passing very tragic. Matter of fact, they either have some of her remains, but not all. So it was so heavy, and I still feel her presence so strong. And there's such a significance of today. I don't know why today is so important. So I want you guys kind of keep these in mind. I'll go into more detail, but I already see that you guys are commenting with so many. Oh, and Teresa Blair. Wow. Okay. Teresa just said my dad passed on August 16th. And this is what I mean. Like that would be my 8 and my 16. And that connection was with a male. So this is exciting. I can't wait to see how this connects. And I'll share the rest of all of the downloads. So, all right, you guys, let's pull a quick affirmation. And my ear is already ringing. Do you guys ever get the ringing in the ear? And then a lot of people say, oh, it's just tinnitus, which it can be very much. But anytime I get that ringing, if it's in my right ear, it's the divine masculine. The left is the divine feminine. So the right ear, every time it goes off, I'm always connecting to a male energy, male spirit, and then left is female. So very interesting, very interesting. Okay, all right, you guys, let me pull this affirmation. And we will, in fact, we're going to do the number 8. So have you guys been feeling the crazy shift in energy lately? It's been like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like we are really going to be seeing a very huge, a significant shift coming, and I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I think it's going to be something that we just we just are going to need. I don't know how else to put it. So, but it's not going to always be easy. You know, whenever we have huge change, people really struggle with change. Yeah, and like Tiffany Bristol said, it's heavy. It is, right? It's heavy. Is everybody feeling it? Everybody on here is going, yep, 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 Casey, that's probably what it is, hun. It's just a very heavy, overwhelming feeling. And I have so many clients coming to me, and you know, they're called sitters, but once you come and have a reading with me, you're my friend. So we'll just say friends. But I've had so many come, and they just are feeling so lost. You know, asking about, their future. You know, kind of the wheels are turning of, why am I here? What is my purpose? And I'll tell you, it's happening because you're all having a beautiful awakening. Now, the awakenings, I know I say beautiful, and you're like, what the hell? This does not feel so beautiful. And I get it. I get it. But this is where you are being tested. And, I just listened to another medium. I love following him and listening to him. So if you guys know who John Edward is, and very talented, very gifted man, and he's a medium as well. But he said, and I loved how he put this, that here in the physical world, in the physical realm, we're always learning, and this is elementary. We're in elementary school. We are learning. These are lessons. And some of us, I jokingly thought this. I thought, well, shit, we're all being tested, and I feel like I've had to have lots of remakes, redos or retakes, I should say, especially in the lesson of patience. Yeah, I've felt that many times, my friends. So, but then when we cross over and our soul gets to the other side, then we start in our lessons. And he put it that we're, in college per se. And I thought that was really cool and interesting. But we're always learning. We're always learning. We're evolving, and just that positive, transformative, um, you know, high vibrational energy is what's going to help, just spread like wildfire. And it'll just start to help for all of us who are going, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm so lost. So hang in there. Hang in there, my friends. It's getting better. It's gonna get better. Okay. All right, you guys. Should we read this affirmation and do some readings? I love it. Yeah, Teresa Barney. It's also fall equinox. The wheel is absolutely the wheel is turning. And are you guys excited for fall? I've noticed, and here in Utah, of course, we have all the 4 seasons, but sometimes I feel like we have summer and then we have a tiny little bit of fall and then a whole shit ton of winter. And then maybe a little bit of spring, maybe a little bit, but all right, you guys. So I'm going to read your affirmation for the week, and then we're going to get into these amazing downloads and these very beautifully impatient souls on the other side. Okay, so the affirmation for you all says, I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am, meant to be. So I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I am meant to be. I love that. This is so good for everybody too. I love it. The one thing that I've learned too is that some people use different terms, but they mean the same thing when it comes to spirituality, right? So universe is also known as God. So some people say God, I say universe. Some people say spirit guides like I do. Some say the Holy Ghost, same kind of thing, right? It's just interesting that we can just have the same meaning, but different, different words, but yet there's so much division between the two. So, but we're changing, we're evolving, my friends, and I can feel it, which is beautiful. But so, yeah, you are all a unique child of the universe or God, whoever you feel your higher power. You are perfectly you and exactly as you are meant to be. So, enjoy and love your uniqueness, as I say. All right. Jody said, how's your daughter? Oh, goodness. Thank you for asking. And thank you guys for sending all the good healing energy. So my girls, my oldest daughter, Mandy, myself, and my youngest daughter, we have really bad feet. So I'm pigeon-toed and just have very weak ankles, weak feet from dance and cheer and gymnastics. So Mandy, she's had messed up feet too. She's had surgery on her feet. I've had surgery. Now JC was in dance and she had some kind of lift that she did and just came down on her foot pretty heavy. And so on the right side of your foot, apparently there's a tendon that oftentimes dancers and runners will injure. So she injured that tendon, bruised it pretty good, and it's pretty swollen and tender. But so thank God, no breaks, thank goodness. So she'll be in a little boot for a little bit until she can put some weight on it. But oh, I was just thinking, please don't be broke. I've got so much going on and some fun things that and she's got some fun things that she can't be, having a broken foot for. So so anyway, yes, thank you for asking. She's doing good. Okay. All right, you guys. So now being that these are spirit led, this is how this works. I just open myself up to the open myself up to those loved ones beyond, and sorry, I keep hearing things. So every time I talk, I hear some. People probably think I'm batshit crazy, but yes, we let spirit lead. So as I'm channeling your loved ones that have crossed over and beyond that veil, they just will give me everything I need to give to you so that you can, either connect with it or know someone who does, and then we'll get those messages shared. So, okay. All right, you guys. So, the way this works is I'm going to just basically share everything I'm getting, and then we'll see how it all connects and validates with maybe someone that you know. So, all right, Christina, we know you are crazy. Hell yeah, girl. Hello, cute girl. I love seeing all of you guys on here that I haven't seen for a while. So awesome. I love it. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, the the very much that male soul. I'm going to kind of shut my mouth for a minute, see if I can pick up more here. I want you all to keep in mind this male. It also feels to me, like I said, in the 40s. Let's see. Oh, let me look here. Ray. So Ray, are you on it? Yes, I'm on Facebook as well, hun. I'll try to pin the comments that are on Facebook and then the ones that are on YouTube. I had it figured out with StreamYard where it would show every comment so everybody could see regardless of the platform. And now I can't figure out how I did that. So, but I'll do my best to make sure that I pin some of the Facebook comments and vice versa so you guys can see. But this male, like I said, has been with me, lots of energy, in his 40s, I would say, probably past early 40s or right before turning 40. The other thing I kept getting with him was that number 16 or August 8th. So this was so crazy on my podcast. Like I was saying, the one gal that I connected with, her boyfriend had passed August 8th. So we knew the double eights were for her. So keep those numbers in mind. Also, I kept hearing the name. It was so interesting because, when I open myself up and I ask that your loved ones in spirit to come through and give me messages, I ask that they give me specific validations. I don't like the vanilla stuff, as I say. So, I want specific names and numbers and memories. Maybe even different things like tasting. One of the abilities is it's called clairgustance. So it's the ability to taste things. So just keep that in mind. But the name Michael or Mitchell was very much the name that I kept getting. So keep that in mind. Michael or Mitchell. Again, younger male, 40s, didn't quite make it to 40. Number 16. Let's see. Nick Overman, are you coked out or something? No, my friend, this is just my energy. And if you all know who I am and been on my on my lives, then you would know that this is just me. But thanks for the compliment, my friend. No, just lots of caffeine. Just lots of caffeine. The other thing too that I was feeling was, like I said, that Mitchell or Michael connection. Ariella said, let's see, oops, sure. Okay. My son's dad passed at 37. His birthday passed in 2016. Okay. Then that's your son's dad. Okay. Stay with me, hon. The other thing, like I said, that Michael or Mitchell, but what was interesting is I didn't feel this was Michael. And if it was, or even Michelle, because it was the M-I sounding. So Mitchell, Michelle, I can't even think of what other names. So keep that in mind. And this soul was mentioning these names. The other thing I needed to bring up was that there was such an emphasis on something about a damn lava lamp. And how weird is that? So the lava lamp, it reminded me of when, I was younger and would go to my dad's house, and the lava lamps he would have there, the old 70s kind of lava lamp. That's the vision I was getting. So keep that in mind. For whatever reason, this was very important to him, or this was very much something that you would know would be him, if that makes sense. The other thing I had to mention that he was bringing up, his passing or where he was there was something about being by the wood fence or a wooden fence. the vision I kept getting was when I was younger and our home had, an old wood fence, the wood slats. And it was like, it was almost like I was standing right by this wood fence when they were starting to, even I almost felt like either they passed around there or were found near that area, if that makes sense. So let's see. I'm going to grab some of your comments. Oh, Tisha. Hi, Tisha. Okay, Tisha said, my friend's brother passed and he connects with the 8 and Michelle. I'm messaging for, okay. Okay, hon. And then Tisha said also, he also had a scar from a lava lamp from his brother. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Okay. And Tisha just said, and he was by a fence. Holy shit, hon. Okay. Tisha, I think this is very much going to be for you, babe. So this is crazy. Tisha, can you, are you able to come on live, hon? Or maybe if you know who this connects with, we can bring them on. Now, you don't have to come on live, hon. I know that, it's 9 o'clock at night and some people are probably not wanting to, be seen on camera, but just let me know. Let me know. So let me see here. Okay. Tisha said yes. Okay, awesome. Let me, oh, he's right here with me. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, I'm going to send you, Tisha, I'm going to post in the comments a link. And when you see that link come up, go ahead and click on that. Now, if you can't click on the link, copy it and paste it into another browser, and it should pull it up that way. So let me get you that link, hun. Okay. Alrighty. I'm still learning this StreamYard stuff, so bear with me. Okay. All right. See if that worked. Okay. Wow. I knew that I needed to hop on tonight. I knew there was somebody that connected with this. My energy is finally calming down, being that his is so a lot. Even that sense of him being very upbeat, maybe very ADHD. So that might be why my energy is all over the place. But all right, so you should see that link on there, Tisha. Let me know if you see it, and then we'll try to bring you guys on live. And there's a whole lot more. Okay. Okay, let me try to, I'm going to send it again, and you're not seeing the link. Okay. So it should be in the comments, or maybe if somebody can, I wonder if I can do this. No. Okay. Okay. All right, and I just okay, I just posted it. Is it not posted on Facebook? Oh, it just came. Okay, Shayla said there it is. Okay. Maybe someone can tag Tisha in that comment with that link. Let's see. I'm reading some of your comments. Summer Dawson said, hello, I've got a lava lamp that was my dad bought me when I was 14 on my birthday. I'm 43 now. Oh, I love this. Oh, and it still works too. I love this. I mean, I mean, lava lamps aren't as common, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to bring her on. Okay. Hey. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So good. This is so crazy. Are you guys outside?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So, I haven't seen you on my lives in a long time. Has it been a minute since you've been on?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so how weird is it that that I felt so drawn today to hop on and to share
Yeah.
these crazy messages? I
Well, it's
mean,
weird because I don't get notifications that you go. I mean, I'm supposed to get notifications that you go live, and I haven't been
yeah,
getting them. And then today, all of a sudden, I got one that you were live.
wow.
So,
So, okay. So let me tell you, you already connected with some of the validations I was getting. And tell me about why is the fence so important to him, as I feel like it's coming up again.
answer your question.
I had to clean his blood up off the ground after he shot himself, and after we cleaned it up, there was a Bud Light bucket, and I kind of put a little bit in there, and I hung it up on the fence.
Ah, okay. Okay. Um, and I know you connected with, I think you said the number 8 I was getting, or 16, is that right?
8, yeah.
And how do you connect with that number 8, hun?
We grew up in a trailer park. Our lot number was number 8.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right. And was this a good friend of yours, or someone who was like a brother to you?
It was my older brother.
Oh, it is your brother. Okay. I have no doubt this was him that's with me tonight, hun. I have no doubt. Um, and um, and I think I read that with the lava lamp that he had had a scar from a burn from one. Is that right?
No, I did a backflip on my brother's bed, and my foot hit the lamp, and it cut my foot open.
Oh,
Busted the lamp
gotcha.
and cut my foot open.
Oh my gosh. It was so crazy because as I'm even seeing him now and when I was channeling earlier and I'll tell you, he's been so strong with me today, and he's the one that forced me to hop on tonight, which I think it's so amazing for you, hun, that your brother just
And that,
needed this moment.
I'm sorry,
What's that?
that happened in 1998.
In 98. Oh, wow. Okay. So, it's, I mean, even many years ago, but these souls will come through whenever it's, generally when they feel that you need to get a message, or they'll come through when it's, an anniversary of their passing, a birthday that's coming. Do you have any special birthdays or anniversary of his passing coming?
Uh, I mean, my birthday's coming up,
When's your birthday, hun?
November 26th.
Okay, so yours is coming up soon. Okay, perfect. How do you connect with something else that he was bringing earlier? Was oh, hang on. Now I'm hearing some more. One second here. Um, he kept taking me to like and showing me like Nebraska, Tennessee, almost like Midwestern area. Um, do you know why that would be?
That song that we were listening to earlier,
Mm-hmm.
Midwestern, that Arlo McKinley
Oh,
song.
yeah.
I played it at his funeral.
So we were listening to a song earlier, and it's a Midwestern song.
That's the name of it. It's called Midwestern.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my gosh.
getting drunk and high in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down was Tennessee. I'll show you this is my crazy, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'll try to point it out. Here's my crazy notes. And I wrote, there's all my stuff from earlier. I kept writing Tennessee or Nebraska. So this song you played at his funeral,
Yes, ma'am.
I
And we
love it.
just listened to it like an hour ago.
Oh my gosh. And that's about the time that I posted that I was going to be doing this live.
Wow.
So I'm without a doubt, my friend, your brother is making sure that we got connected. How do you connect with that Michelle? He's saying it again. I've got Michelle.
My mother-in-law.
Okay. And has she passed?
No.
She's here. Okay. Okay. I am a little bit worried about her health as he's showing me. Um, there's a sense of where I even feel he's wanting you um, to be mindful of making sure that you don't have any what we call unfinished business. This is where I tell people that if if you're not okay with somebody today, if you're holding on to any grudges or anger, then make it right. And it doesn't mean that you have to admit any kind of guilt or necessarily apologize or even excuse any kind of behavior, but it's where you won't have to carry any kind of guilt. You know, God forbid anything happens in the future or near future for her. And your brother is so adamant that you do this, my friend. So just some little spiritual advice with her. Um, you know, I always tell people that there isn't anybody here in the physical world that can predict end of life. If you ever go to a medium and they do, I always tell people I suggest that you leave because we're not supposed to know. That would be cheating life. But I do have a sense of worry for her. So I just want you to make sure that, you know, you don't have any regrets in the future, okay? And this is coming from your brother. Um, Hang on one sec. He just brought something else up. He's laughing about the bottled Coke glasses, like thick ass glasses. I don't know what this is. They remind me of the old like 1980s big old glasses. Do you know what that's about? I'm gonna just
I just took my mom's glasses yesterday. I took my mom's reading glasses because I was painting and I needed to see closer on my paintings.
oh my gosh.
And I would put them on and then I'll take them off and I couldn't see nothing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Well, he's laughing his ass off, my friend. So it's a sense of his soul actually being there with you when you did this. And this is what they'll do. They'll validate these things to let you know that they are okay, that they're at peace, that they're watching over you. Um, he's your brother. What's his name, by the way?
John,
So crazy. Okay.
Skip, I call him Skip.
You called him Skip?
Yeah.
I love that. Um, he he says I miss, and I'm tasting now like very American style burgers, fries, and shake. He's like, I miss this. And it may be somewhere that you all went, but he loved like even the barbecuing, like actual homemade,
I just
having
barbecued
homemade.
just a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
For the
there's
dog.
it I love that. He what is this? Okay. How do you connect to number 12? He's showing me the month of 12 is month of December, the 12th of the month, January 2nd, 12 years ago. Do you connect with that number?
I mean, when I was 12, our mom went to federal penitentiary, and it was just me and him on the streets. He raised me when I was 12.
Wow. Okay. 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 I feel like you may have just hit it right on the head there. Um, he just keeps wanting you to know how I just keep hearing him say, please tell him to not give up. Please tell him to not give up. That he has me there. He says he has me there. Um, he I really feel without a doubt, my friend, him coming through today and being so persistent and wanting to make sure that you got a message is because he is worried about you. He is concerned. Um, he he just keeps saying, remember that time. And that's where he took me back to that number 12, where you both, you know, endured so much, you know, over the years, but that you have, you know, come so far. It's a sense of him at this moment being worried about maybe where you are in your head, in your space. He doesn't want you to give up, hun. He just keeps saying, please tell my brother. And it's not time, he said. It's not time. So it is not your time, my friend. It is not your time. Um, he, okay. He says, will you go get this checked? And then he's showing me your lower abdomen. So if you've been having stomach problems, digestive problems, there's something going on. He's like, get this checked. Have you been having problems with the stomach, your digestive system?
No, my back. Probably my liver or my kidney.
Yes, liver.
Kidney problems.
Yeah, liver for shorthand. Yep. So, so be very mindful, and please get that checked and stay on top of that. Very weird. He keeps mentioning, he says to tell you to hang on to the coin. He says, that's me. Hang on to the coin. That's me. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Okay, that's all I heard. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to ask you kind of a very personal question, hon, and you can tell me you don't want to answer, and that's okay. But this specific coin is the coin that you earned when you were in, in rehab, or you've gone so far that you've earned this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Perfect. He says to hold on to that coin and remember. He just keeps saying, remember. Um, did he have a daughter?
Yeah, one. Yeah.
Yeah. He keeps showing me his daughter. Do you talk to his daughter at all, or have communication?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Okay. I'm going to give you a message from John to his daughter that I feel he's just hoping that she'll be able to get this, and you can even, this will be posted, you can have her go listen if you want, but I always tell people that you don't have to feel obligated to share the message, but I have to get it out. But he just keeps saying that he needs her to know that to follow her. He keeps saying, follow your dreams. Tell her to keep going, follow your dreams. And then he shows me something with nursing or healthcare. There's an emphasis on this. So hang on, boy, he's got a lot to say for her. Okay. Do you know if she? Well, how old is she? Do you know?
Early 20s.
Early 20s. Okay. So that would make sense. He just keeps showing me her in nursing school or something to do with being a healer, which healers are in some kind of medical field, teaching, even cosmetology, hair, nails, things like that. Do you know if she's doing that?
No, I'm not sure. No.
Okay, that's okay. If you wanted to share this, he's
My dad.
so excited for her to be able to finish this, and she's having a lot of doubts about it. So maybe just sharing that dad is watching, dad is giving her all of, his support on the other side, and he just doesn't want her to quit. She's at that point of either not starting or not completing this. So maybe just share that with her.
Definitely.
And then okay. He says, I'm sorry you found me. He didn't want you to find him, my friend. He says, I'm sorry you found me that way. He just keeps saying, I'm sorry you found me that way. Okay. He's showing me a tattoo on the arm. I'm on the shoulder, on the arm, or upper back. I feel like I'm up in this area. Do you have a tattoo up here?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of. I have a lot of tattoos. Right.
Okay. I can't see you. My my video is so tiny that I'll have to go back and watch. But what's the one that's specifically on your shoulder? He's talking about that one there.
The Grim Reaper. I have a Grim Reaper right here.
Ah, okay, okay. That's why he's saying it's not your turn. This may be where you have felt that, you know, having this Grim Reaper is where you feel that, you know, you're not worthy of living, my friend. He keeps saying you are worthy. He keeps saying that this is not your path. This is not your destiny. He just keeps bragging about you and how strong you are. It's like he's talking to me, thinking that you can hear him. It's really interesting. He's like, oh, if you knew my brother and what he's been through and where he's at now, you know. And so it's like I have to share that with you. But he's a talker. Oh, I don't know if he was that way here when he was living, but he sure is now. He says, I'm with Dad. He says, I'm with Dad. Has your dad passed?
No, our grandfather did. Our grandpa raised him.
Okay, that would make sense. Okay. Even when it's grandfather, but if grandpa was a father figure, then that's how they'll come through. So just know that he is with your dad, with grandpa. He's shown, boy, both of them are coming in pretty strong. I need to talk about playing poker. I've got the cards and we're playing poker. Do you understand or what that's about? And then they're laughing.
Yeah. My grandmother, she raised him too. She was a big poker player. Every night they played poker, drank beer. She worked at a hospital.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, they and grandma has passed as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So just some validation of your brother being with both of them. And it's beautiful. There's such a very tight-knit connection with all three of them. Your grandfather and your grandmother, for that matter, are so very protective of him, but of you as well, hon. So there's a sense of where I want you to pay attention. Your brother loves to connect with you through music. I just keep hearing music.
He does. Look, he does. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude.
So he keeps saying, don't question it. He's like, bro, I'm there. I just keep hearing him say, bro, I'm there.
Yeah.
That's me. So he loves to ride next to you in the truck, he said. He said, I'm in the truck. So just know that he, oh, and he says he loves to fuck with the radio. That's literally what I just heard him say.
I did. I fuck with it.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. He's hilarious. He's got a very fun personality, by the way. What I find is interesting, and sometimes souls will do this, they just don't want to talk about or go anywhere near the time of passing. And I know with your brother, as you mentioned, you know, him unfortunately taking his life, sometimes souls just say, you know, I don't want to be remembered and, you know, how I passed. I want to be remembered how we lived. And that's your brother, my friend. It's just, it's a continuous, like, I don't want to go near there. And, you know, he keeps saying it is what it is. It is what it is. But now he's
crazy.
Yeah, he feels like he can do so much more on the other
I
side.
said that the day he died to his girlfriend. She tried to explain to me what happened, and I got pissed off, and I said, "It is what it is. Just leave me alone."
Well,
and I see that everywhere now. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, he said it so loud and clear, my friend. So loud and clear. And that's where he's just wanting to make sure that you know that, you know, that he is okay, that he is at peace, that he's with grandma and grandpa, you know, or looks at them as mom and dad, by the way. But, and his biggest reason for coming through today. Yes, your birthday's coming up in a couple months, but it's more because of where you are in your life right now. And he just wants you to know that you're not alone and you have a lot of support on the other side, hon. A lot of beautiful spiritual support. So please just keep pushing. Things are going to start, it's just like I was saying in the beginning, we're all feeling this heaviness right now. It just feels like so much, and the world feels a little fucked up right now, to be honest. So, but we're going through what I call a complete just cleanse of the negative so that we can open up and make room for the good, the positive. And, it's hard to wrap your head around that when there's so much heaviness and tragedy, but I promise you, next year is a huge year for all of us, and I feel that for you. So please just, live for your brother. That's the biggest thing he keeps saying. He wants you to do things that he now can't do. Speaking of which, I just saw it again. When I was channeling with him earlier, he kept telling you, you need to go skydive. You need to do this. I don't know if you talked about this or what the hell this is about.
Yeah, I've been talking. I talked to my one of my best friends just went, and I was just talking to another friend the other day about it.
Oh my gosh, so crazy.
Yeah.
I have my tattoo that's on my chest here. It says one life, one chance. And it's so very true. It's so true. We have one life, one chance. I mean, we have many lives, I feel, but during this lifetime. And so it's really about just, doing everything that you are wanting to do and just live your best life. And, sometimes it's, not as easy, but I truly feel that this is why your brother was so strong today and why I had to do this reading. Oh, hang on one second here. I'm going to go. Okay. He just mentioned something else. So now you had said that Michelle is your mom. Is that right?
It's my mother-in-law. My
Oh,
wife's name is Michelle too.
oh, okay. Okay.
That's
That
her
makes sense.
that's her middle name.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I think he's referencing, I think this is for your wife, just because of or maybe even your mother-in-law. Hang on one second. Okay. 17. He just showed me the number 17, 17 years. Yeah, or the 17th of a month. Do you connect with that number by chance with you and or your wife or mother-in-law? How long have you been married?
That's the day he died.
The day that
June 17th is when he died.
your brother.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay. Just your brother coming in strong. Just still wanting to make sure that we know it's him. That's beautiful. There's such an emphasis on every time I hear him say the name Michelle and whether it's connected to your wife or mother-in-law, there's a heaviness that sits right on my chest. So when they do this is a sense of emotional worry, or that there's physical worry with the heart, the lung, or the breast. I really feel a lot of this is more emotional. There's a lot of heaviness right now between you and them.
Right.
And your brother just keeps saying, I support you, bro. Whatever your choices are and decisions are, I support you. And he just keeps saying, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. He just said, put down the bitch beer. Oh my God, I heard that so loud and clear. Are you drinking beer?
Yeah,
What are you drinking?
Keystone Light.
Ah,
Yeah, he never liked Keystone Light either.
that's funny shit. He's freaking hilarious. Put down the bitch bear. Oh, I love it. Every time I think of bitch bear, I think of like Michelob Ultra or some of the lights, but he's pretty funny. He must be a whiskey man because I'm seeing nothing but whiskey right now, or yeah, or bourbon.
Oh, my brother?
Someone is, or your brother. Yeah, I'm getting.
I drink the whiskey.
Oh,
My
you're the
brother
whiskey.
didn't. My brother didn't drink.
Okay, so it
He
is
didn't like.
you. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't like the fact that I drank.
Ah, okay. And that may be why he's mentioning this to my friend. Yeah, that may be why. Um, Tisha, did you know his brother, hun?
I did not.
You did not. Okay. Okay.
No.
I just think it's so beautiful that you're there with him tonight, watching and knowing that this is for your friend there,
Mhm.
And it's where, I tell people there's no such thing as coincidences. It's all happening the way that it should and that it needs to. But I know we have a reading coming up for you soon, right?
Mhm. We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
And
I'm
Joey here is on the 26th of November. That's who.
Is that who
I,
you're with?
yes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even get your name. Hi, Joey. I love it. You know what's so interesting is on my podcast earlier today, I kept getting two names. I kept getting the name like Kenneth or Kevin. Do you guys connect with that name?
I connect with a Kenneth.
You do with Kenneth? Okay.
Mhm.
Has Kenneth passed?
No.
Okay. Okay. So
You,
that may come up
you connect
when
with him?
we
Oh, he does too.
meet. Oh, okay. How do you connect with that
I
that
went
name?
to when I was 17 years old. I went to a Bible college, and he was. I was there for a year and a half, and he was a good friend. He was like my best friend all through the Bible college I went to.
Wow. Okay. And has he passed?
I don't know. I can't get. I've never talked to him after that. I
Ah,
I
okay.
can't get a hold of him.
Oh, okay. Um, I'm not 100% sure if the reason I'm hearing the name is that he has passed, but it also can be a validation that you may be connecting with him in the future here. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? But I was also getting the name, I kept getting a name with J-O. I could not figure it out. And now I just realized your Joey brother is John, right? So I thought, my gosh, your brother has been so strong. Even on my podcast kept coming in. It was so interesting. But I'll tell you, my God, I just got something else. He's showing me hay bales and I'm smelling hay. So weird. Um, Do you understand why is he showing me hay bales and then I'm smelling literally hay?
Uh,
I feel
uh,
like he's trying to bring up an old memory, so maybe keep that in mind. Um, oh, hang on one second. You might have someone else trying to come in with them. I need to mention the amputation. I accidentally cut off my fingers or my toes or something.
My dad sliced his thumb
Ah,
almost completely off.
okay. And your dad is passed, hun?
Yes.
Okay, I think we might have your dad trying to kind of just pop in, being that your energy is there. Um, do you understand why I'm smelling hay or why I'm seeing these hay
Um,
bales?
yeah.
How do you connect with that, hun?
Well, my dad used to like help his friends haul hay.
Ah, okay. I think your dad is just trying to, you know what it is? Um, your dad is really a big part of why also that um, that Joey's brother is here, because a lot of his energy, your dad's energy, is being used so that Joey can come in, so that your grandfather and grandmother can come in. Um, anytime that anytime a soul crosses over due to a suicide, um, sometimes their soul really struggles to come forward because they maybe are still a bit lost, or and not lost that they're not in, on the other side in peace, but they're still trying to work out their checklist of shit they need to work on. So sometimes it takes other souls like your dad, Tisha, to help his brother come in. I really feel like that's a big part of why your dad is here. And it's beautiful. We call it piggybacking. So they're kind of just coming behind each other. Your brother is very adamant for you, Joey, that please go in and get your liver checked. Stay on top of this. He's very, I mean, every time I turn out, he's saying, please tell him he needs to get this done. And so get your ass into the doctor, my friend. Per your brother. I always say, don't shoot the medium. It's not me. I'm just relaying the message.
You're great. Thank you.
And I know, Tisha, you didn't know his brother, but I have to tell you that there is such a sense of just gratitude for you, hun, for being there for him and being just a sounding board, being there for him. I truly feel that everything happens for a reason, and people are brought into our lives for a reason. And his brother, Joey, or I'm sorry, John is a big part of why you are here, why you connected with Joey. I mean, he's really trying to, oh, he's funny. I don't know if I should tell you what I just heard. Oh, he's a bit of a matchmaker. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know what this is about. But I had to share it. Oh, very mischievous, by the way, very mischievous. That was funny. How did you guys meet?
So I moved to a different state, by myself, and
Yeah.
my mom passed away, and I just have struggled with that. And his mom took me in as basically like her own, and just so that's how we met.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, isn't it interesting how it all, kind of just happens, right? There's no coincidences in life at all.
Yeah.
So just know, no matter what, no matter what happens in the future from here moving forward, just know that there's so much intention on the two of you meeting, and a lot of this is done by, your loved ones in spirit that know exactly what you need at the time that you need it. So just know, I feel like that your connection, your friendship, whatever it may be, will be long term. It'll be long term. So, and oh, okay. I'm gonna okay. I can't get him to shut up. That's why I keep pausing. I just keep getting one thing after another. But I'm gonna pull one of these cards for you, Joey. This is so this deck is called Talking to Heaven, and this very well-renowned medium put this deck together. And the cards have just kind of one sentence message, but then the book goes into a more beautiful, detailed message. So he's just, whatever this card reads, just know that it's from him and his way of kind of wrapping everything up, per se. So what I need from you, my friend, I need one number between 1 and 44.
tonight?
What was that? I'm sorry.
2.
2. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. 1 second. Oh, boy. All right. Let me find it in the book here. Okay. So interesting. So I always, for whatever reason, the page numbers will pop out when the numbers resonate something or connect. And the message that you pulled is on page 77. So here we've got double numbers again. So the number 7 or the number 14. Do you connect with why that number would be so significant? Month of July?
I mean, the number 7, didn't you say something about that's like my birth?
It's his life path number 7.
Ah, okay. Oh, I love that. Life path 7s are very spiritual beings, by the way.
Huh?
I'm also a life path 7.
I'm a 5.
Are you a 5?
Mm-hmm.
That means that you got lots of work to do during this lifetime, my friend. But it's all meant to be. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read you this message that your brother. So I mean, I can't wait for you to hear this, and I'm going to try really hard to get through it. Your message says, "My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt." I'll show you the card there. You can see it.
Blue.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read the message. If I can get through it. Okay. It says, "My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. As souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carried with you in your mind. We are pure energy vibrations of light. Please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block our light. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy and that a soul can never be harmed." I love that for you.
Yeah, that's great.
And I feel like it fits perfectly with him, how he passed, the unfinished business, that may be there, so I I think it's incredibly amazing how strong that your brother came through tonight. So I hope this gave you some peace, hon.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
hope so.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Oh, you're so welcome, hon. You're so welcome. Well, I will I'm gonna hop off. You guys feel free to stay on and you can watch, but this will be on my YouTube or on Facebook, and you can share that message with his daughter or whoever may be. So,
Right.
hey,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
hey. All right, you guys, you're so welcome. Thanks for being here tonight. We'll see you
Yeah.
soon.
See ya. Bye.
Hey, hey, bye, hun. Hey. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Wow, crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys, this is why I never ignore or question these messages. I just can't. But I don't think that his brother would have let me sleep, just saying. I would have been having to hop on or at least share, when I do my little postcards from heaven. But there was so much coming from his brother that there's no way I could have channeled or got that message across any better. So, and I love that they hopped on. And how ironic that Tisha hasn't been on my lives for a long time, and then now is with Joey, who I'm going to be connecting with and doing private readings here in the next few weeks. Isn't that crazy? It's amazing. Okay. Wow. So, like I said, tonight with it being so spirit led, I'm going to just carry on and give you guys the next message that I got. And boy, I'll tell you, this younger female, has been by my side, and I felt her presence for probably about a week. It's been very overwhelming, but it's also been one where I feel that I had to just be present. I just had to listen and then know when the moment was to share. So, this younger female, she just kept mentioning that she passed around late 20s, 28, 29. I do not feel she made it to 30. If she did make it to 30, then passed right around her birthday or on the, when she turned 30. Um, she also, these are the things that I wrote. She said, mention my hair. She says that I would always change my hair. And I kept seeing that, like, she was showing like blips of pictures, and every picture there was a new hairstyle, new haircut, a new hair color. It was so incredible. And it's like they'll know that this is me because she could never have just like the same hairstyle for too long. It was actually, it reminded me back of my old days where when I was younger and I would cut my hair, I'd color it. One time I shaved it. I mean, so it really was a lot of some really cool memories. But I also kept getting a CH name, but I kept hearing like Chanley or Chandler or Chelsea, CH. But 2 syllables for sure. But I was really struggling with the name. Not 100% sure that that was her name or if she's mentioning someone else. She also kept mentioning that she loves watching scary movies. There was a sense of where, when you have movie buffs that love watching, like Nightmare on Elm Street, right? And Scream. It's like she wanted to bring that up, that she was known for that. She was known for watching these. It was so bizarre, but very, very specific. She also mentioned that she disappeared. We couldn't find her, but may have found some of her remains, but we've never found all of her. Boy, she's coming in really strong now. This was very interesting. She she kept taking me to, and I very clearly to an apartment or a duplex. The outside of this apartment or duplex was a brown color, which I don't see color. She takes me up the stairs. It may be, well, I think only 2 level, maybe 3, 2 level. I go up the stairs, and then going to my right. So whether this is where she lived, this is where um, maybe she had passed, but I'm going up the stairs in this duplex, and then I go to the right, and then the number 201 kept coming up, 201. So I don't know if that was the apartment number 201. I couldn't quite connect that unless it's February 1st, but it was so, you guys, these visions were so clear. It was so interesting where maybe I was being led to where she passed, where she lived. Someone would know that this was, or maybe this was somewhere she lived, um, you know, back in the day. But let me see if I can get any more here. Okay, let's see. Um, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on here. Um, Let me ask. I think that I may be picking up on either or misinterpreting what I'm getting, but then picking up on someone else who also passed that connects with even how she passed. Um, Hang on one second. I'm being taken to a railroad section. I'm near a railroad, almost even like, and maybe not even where a train would be. It's an old railroad, railroad tracks, right? Um, okay. Um, all right. I think I know who this might be connecting with. I know I'm not getting any responses from anybody. I know I had a feeling this was going to happen, but Melanie, my friend Melanie, are you still on, hun? Melanie had her dad, um, her dad went missing many, many years ago. And just recently, they had found a leg with a shoe, and it was all over the news. And I feel like this is for Mel. Um, oh my gosh. Yes, Mel, you just hit it on. Oh my God, I just saw your comment. Holy crap. All right. Hang on here. So let me pin your comment. Okay, so Mel just said, my best friend passed away when we were in our 20s. They found her body. Could she be telling you about my dad? Absolutely. And I was just literally saying that where I feel like she's trying to um, tell you about your dad. Whereas when I was telling everybody here, yeah, they found, so Melanie's dad, I think Melanie he's been missing for about 20 something years, if I remember right. And they found his foot to the ankle, still in the shoe that he wore. And they just found this in the Fish Lake. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, Mel, but then they ended up doing the DNA testing. Her sister went in and it was a match. So they now know that dad passed drowned in that lake. Still a mystery about how he passed. If he drowned, if he had a heart attack, whatever it may be. So I had done a reading for Mel and her family many times, and her dad had come through and channel, um, but Mel and her sisters never had closure or confirmation that their dad had passed or he just up and left. So thank God, Mel, I feel like you guys got a little bit of closure, which you'll never get closure, right? But maybe some just knowing that you can have some peace, And I have a strong feeling that's exactly who is coming through, Mel, and wanting to um, talk about your dad, because she just kept showing me that they just found part of my remains, and I kept seeing it as, not to be so graphic, but a leg or something. And I didn't even dawn on me that this would connect to your dad. I thought she was talking about her. So, and what's interesting, I think, Mel, isn't your dad's name John? And we were literally just channeling John, which is Joey's brother. Holy shit, that just hit me. Um, let's see. Let's see. Mel just said, it's opened a door I never thought would be at. Since, oh, absolutely. I can't even imagine what that you and your family. Oh, Dave. That's right. It was Dave, not John. One of those common names, right? I thought, oh my gosh, we've got two Johns here. Oh, man, now my pen just ran out. That's right. It was Dave. Okay, hang with me, Mel. I think this is for you, babe. Why, Mel, do you want to come on live, hun? I have a feeling you're going to say no. But if you want to come on live, I think we might be channeling this friend of yours, but also maybe even dad coming in, which I think is beautiful. But let's see. Let's see. No, I knew you would say no, Mel. That's okay. And Mel said there has actually not been any closure except we know he did. Exactly, and absolutely. And I don't think that, I don't think we ever get closure. I don't even like saying that anymore. What is closure? Well, closure is, it's complete, right? And you don't, you don't. So, um, oh, you should. Okay, I'm going to send you the link. You guys decide if you want to join. Hang on one second here. Let's see. All right. Let me get, okay, let me get this link for you. Okay. You don't have to, but I would love to see your beautiful faces. Okay, let's see. I'll send that link again. I need to do some research on StreamYard a little bit better so that I can know there's a way to send it even privately, but hell, I don't know. Me and technology don't communicate. I just talk to the dead. So go ahead if you want to click on that link, and we'll see what we can bring up with your dad, hun. But I do want to I do want to share messages from your friend that also passed, when you were younger, Mel, that that they found her body, because she's here for a very strong reason as well, other than bringing in and bringing through your dad. So while I'm waiting for you to join, if you want, no pressure. Tell the girls, hey, it's almost 10 o'clock. Girls should be in bed. Yep, I will try again, hun. Let me, wonder why it's not posted. Well, I do know why. You know what it is? It's all the dang energy from these dang souls that are all here. Okay, I posted it again, hun. Let me know if you see it. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to capture all this that I'm getting. Why is the railroad so important? There's something about, I need to keep mentioning the railroad, and I'm literally seeing railroad tracks. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. Did you see? Do you see that link, my friend? If not, it's okay. I'm gonna write a few more things down. I still need to figure out how this name connects. That CH sounding name. So Chelsea, Chanley, Chandler. What other CH names I'm trying to think of? My brain has gone completely blank. So it for whatever reason, it's a very important message, or that the connection is very important. So okay, I don't know what this is either. Oops. Okay. Take notes. Okay. Did you let's see, is it in connection for this? No, Casey, not necessarily. No, it's almost like I've got, so when we have synchronicities of souls that come through, so for example, Melanie, you're okay, Mel. Melanie's friend who passed in her 20s, they found her body. It's validating this is her. But then someone else can come in with her, piggyback off of her, who also, in a sense, passed the same way or had some kind of same connection. And that person is that CH name. And then also, I think the common synchronicity of all three souls is tragic passings and finding bodies. I know this sounds so dark, you guys, and heavy, but it's just, I'm getting it. The connection is with the friend of Mel's that they found her body. Mel's dad found his remains, so And whoever the CH name very well has that same connection per se. So, so keep that in mind for everybody if this connects. But let's see. Okay. So yeah, let me know if you connect with that. But with that CH name, and very much 2-syllable. So we got some in my hair. 2-syllable, like Chelsea, right? Chandler, Chanley. I don't know what else name of this be. I can hear the CH and then the 2 syllables. So, and they're messing with, I know you guys think I'm crazy, but you're starting to mess with my mouth. I almost feel like that there was some kind of funny story about the teeth. Again, same connection with whoever this CH name is, or it reminds me of, when sometimes some people, oh God, when I would say guys more likely chew, and then they have that big old chew in their mouth, almost like it's what it is. Laughing about a story about trying chewing tobacco. And now I can taste it. You guys, this is so gross. It's all flowing. Give me a second. Like laughing about we tried it, and it's almost like I can see the thing of skull and even a nasty mint flavor. So this is what they bring up when it's funny stories about this kind of stuff happening. So let's see. I'm gonna see Casey. Okay. Hi, Casey. Casey said my best friend passed at the age of 28 unexpected. Has a daughter, Kylie. I'm going to her son's wedding soon. Kylie was with. Oh, okay. Well, you just gave me chills everywhere, Casey. Casey, does that, just get a phone. Does that CH name, or why that's so significant? Let me see. Oh, I got lots of other people bringing stuff in. Hang on, bear with me. Okay. Okay, Janie passed 13 years ago this week, and that would make sense. Why now, right? Why? Wait a minute. So the 12 I was getting even earlier when I was, channeling with Joey's brother, the 12 kept coming up, and I'd mentioned 12 years. So she's been gone 12 years, but 13 years ago this week. And this is where they come through. It's an anniversary of passing. And the fact, Casey, that you're going to a wedding, this also will be why they come through so strong. So you very well may have her trying to come in as well. And let's see. Oh my gosh. So Samantha, this is so crazy, you guys. Samantha said, LOL, my grandma, my uncle Keith always offered me bubble gum, but it's always chew. Always been a joke. And I don't know, Samantha, if you were on earlier, I kept asking if someone connected with the name Keith or Kenneth. So I don't know if you were here when I had said that. So we very well may have that coming in. Destiny. Oh my God, Destiny, your aunt's name is Michelle. Were you on earlier, hun, when I was bringing up the name Michelle? Oh my God, Destiny, you just gave me chills everywhere. We called her Shell. That would make sense. She's been missing for 2 years. Holy smokes, my friend. Okay. That's okay, Mel. I'll just watch for your comments, hun. That's okay. And then Destiny said, Keith is my Uncle Bubba's name. Holy crap, I can't catch my breath. I have got freaking chills everywhere. And Casey, her married last name, and oh, okay. Jessica, I had a cousin, Chelsea, committed suicide by a train. By a train? Wait, you guys are seriously giving me chills everywhere. we have got so many. Do you see what's happening here? So we've got so many souls coming in who are collectively, energy is drawn to like energy. So they're collectively coming together, and their synchronicity, their connection, their energetic connection is passings that were tragic. Seeing the train tracks, that's where, that, who was it that mentioned that? So Jessica, the Chelsea name. I have no doubt, Jessica, that your cousin Chelsea is here because we were channeling John, Joey's brother, right, who also took his life. Um, then, um, and then we've got even Mel's friend who, I feel very tragically passed and found, her body. It's crazy. And then Casey saying she passed in 2012. Um, this is crazy. Destiny Keith is my Uncle Bubba's name. Yep. Okay. How you guys have all these connections. This is crazy. Um, oh, Destiny said, oh, but I was on when you were talking to Joey when you said Michelle, I froze. Oh my gosh. um, let's see. Oh, my daughter's on. Hang on, Mandy. What did you say, hon? Taylor's mom. Oh, Taylor's mom. Oh, goodness, honey. Oh, I don't know if I can get through this. Okay, so my daughter that Mandy is on, she had a very close friend growing up. His name is Taylor. I did not know that his mom's name is Charlie. He was 12 when he passed. And you guys tried wintergreen too. Oh, that's good to know now, sweetheart. It will also be 12 years in November. Oh my God. Mandy, I think we might have Taylor here. This is crazy. So, so for those who are watching here, I'll kind of explain. So Taylor, my daughter Mandy's good friend, when he was 12, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, Mandy, but he was in the basement of a friend's house. There was a few of them, and they were messing around with a loaded gun. And I think one of their friends had shot Taylor, or Taylor didn't shoot himself, I think. Is that right, Mandy? He was shot by accident. And my daughter, Mandy, was in Arizona at the time, and she had heard about it and then messaged me and called me and said, Mom, is it true? Please tell me it's not true. And unfortunately, this sweet kid just was in the wrong place, wrong time, and messing with a loaded gun with these, playing Russian roulette with kids. And so, Mandy, I have a strong feeling that we also have Taylor. It's all of these. It's crazy. And then let's see. Mel said, okay. So there's Mel said she passed from a drug overdose, and her brother did 2 weeks later. Same house, same. Oh my goodness. What is? It's so. Whoops. Oh shoot. Mandy said your video just froze when you said his name. Really? Oh, that's right. Mandy had said that, yeah, he was shot, and then the other kid ended up shooting himself afterwards for the, you know, uh, I'm assuming for the guilt, it was a lot. It was very tragic. Well, I have a feeling that we have many, many, many here. This is so crazy. I want to bring on. So, where did she go? Destiny. My Aunt Michelle had heart problems. But Destiny, would you be willing to come on live, hun? Would you be willing if I send you the link and come on live, and then because I want to talk about your think you said cousin that that went missing. Okay, okay, yay. Okay, hang on, Destiny. I'm going to send you that link, hun. Oh, you are here. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you are already on. I love it. Hi, beautiful. So, okay. Wow. The minute that I read your comment about I think, is it a cousin that went missing? Is that right?
It's my second cousin. It's my mom's first cousin.
Okay.
But I grew up with her. She was more like my aunt than anything, more like my mom.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I have a feeling this may be her. But she went missing but has never been found. So we don't even know, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. And how does she connect with, tell me Michelle again, the Michelle name.
Michelle.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her name.
Oh, okay.
We call it her.
Oh,
We call her Shell.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, I have to show you. So earlier when she was here, and it kills me, hun, to tell you that I feel she is on the other side. There's no way that I would be able to pick up as much, validations and information like this. You know, I always tell people that I never question, my visions or what I hear. I just have to trust in everything I'm getting. Now, it's not set in stone 100% that she's still not living, but very much I could even be connecting with her energy. But when I was connecting earlier and I wrote all this stuff down, let me go back to me. So did she go missing in her 20s? Is this about the time? Do you know?
She went missing. I think it was a little bit after Christmas.
Okay. Do you know how old she was?
She was 50 around. No, she was around 50. Oh yeah, it's 52 or 58 or something like that.
Okay. So she was older.
68. Yeah. She's 68. Yeah.
Okay. Born in 68. Okay. So she would be 7 years older than me. So, now she would be 57. But she's been gone for 2 years. Is that right?
Going on 3.
Okay. Okay. And is the anniversary of her missing, when she came up missing, coming up too?
You know what? Actually, it's a really sad story. Nobody actually knows when she went missing because nobody even knew that she was missing until like a year ago when I brought it up to everybody's attention.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So we don't even know when, right? Okay. Okay. Wow. I have a strong feeling this is her. And also the connection with Melanie's friend, who also had a tragic passing as well. There's a very strong connection between, Michelle and then also Melanie's friend, which she had just mentioned passed of overdose, a drug overdose. The two of them are coming through very synchronized. So do you know if
my aunt, she does a lot of ice.
Okay, hun. Okay. So I have a feeling that is why they're coming through together. She just keeps saying they'll find me. They will find me. There is a sense of where, what she was very, very careful and very cautious of how she would be found and where, I'm going back to that dang. Do you understand why I'm seeing that apartment or duplex, and I'm going up these stairs to second level, and
No, I don't.
Okay. Please keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. And Melanie said Ashley's mom's name. Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Hang on a sec. Ashley's mom's name is Michelle as well, and she's passed. Holy shit. So Ashley is Melanie's friend that had the overdose. Do you see how interesting this is? Like all of these souls and all these synchronicities is trying to bring you all together. Um, I'm not sure why, but that building, um, that duplex, it's like an old duplex, 2 level or an old apartment complex. It's brown on the outside. I go up to the second floor. I turn to the right. That number 201 kept coming up. It's coming up again. This can very well be where can help to find her, or in the future when they do find her, it will make sense. Okay,
Okay.
so just keep that in mind, hon. The other thing she had mentioned, again, is about the hair. Either you change your hair a lot or she changed her hair.
I used to change it a lot because what it is, I've been in Mexico now for 14 years, but I'm from Georgia, and
Oh,
we were really close, and I haven't seen her over at least 10 years. So
wow.
I used to talk to her all the time down here, and just we were really 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 close.
Wow. Okay. And just hearing you say Georgia earlier, I was being pulled into that area. I was going to, Georgia, but maybe into like Tennessee, Nebraska. It's so interesting. She kept pulling me that way as well. So some connection, and I'm sure partly with you, but there may be more there as well. So, and then there was such a funny story that she just loved the genre of scary movies. I don't know why this was so important, or you are that way, but it was like I was seeing all of the older scary movies. I know it sounds so weird, but like Exorcist, like Nightmare on Elm Street, like these old ones. So um I don't know why that's important, or how you connect with that, but that was coming up as well. Um, let me, okay. Uh, it makes me so sad that we don't know where she is, or that she's missing, or where she can be found, whether it's living or past. And I feel like, if anything, hon, one message I can give you that I'm getting is that this is what she wanted. This is what she wanted. It was a sense of, um, when we have those moments of like what it would be like to just go off grid, and not
She tried
connect
to
with people.
kill herself one time. She's been really bad since her husband had passed away, and she tried to kill herself
Mhm.
several times.
Okay, honey. Okay, okay, and that makes sense. That makes sense. She just very very much struggling. Um, I wow. I've helped some, homicide detectives, one particularly here in Utah, and with some other unsolved cases. When I did Melanie's reading, I tried to help her to, let her know that they're going to find Dad. I kept telling her they'll find him. They just found him. And I'm getting that same feeling coming for your aunt, or cousin, however you want, for Michelle. Yeah, she makes me feel like she's your aunt. She just keeps saying like she's your aunt, so we'll call her aunt. um, but they're going to find her, but I feel like they already have, hun. I feel like they have, but we just haven't been able to identify her.
Mm.
So this may be something that I would just see if you can look into, or and I don't feel like it's very far from where she last lived. And that damn apartment keeps coming up. So maybe keep these things in mind. Okay. Um, it's so specific that I can't question it. So she says, thank you for trying. I keep hearing, thank you for trying. So there's so much gratitude that now she can be at peace. So you're a big part of this puzzle, my friend. You are a big part of it. Have you ever been on my lives before?
No, this is my first time.
Oh my God, are you serious? Holy shit. Oh my, I knew I needed to do this tonight. And well, it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry that it's this way.
No,
Um, oh my gosh, honey. Well, I'll tell you, just like, just like John, and his soul, your aunt, is very persistent and wanted to make sure, that I connected with you. And the fact that you are here and have never been on my lives just shows you how strong that she is to make sure this happens. When I read your comments, I had chills everywhere. So I knew that it was her. I knew right away. Do you connect with so earlier, and I'm saying it again, that's what I'm going to ask, but earlier on my podcast, I kept saying double eights. So August 8th, the month of August.
her birthday was in August.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So she was all part of that too. I love it. It's so awesome. She, okay. Just yes or no, hon. Do you have children? Just yes or no. Do you have children?
Yes.
Okay. She's showing me two and I have one, but this one starts to go outwards. So how many kids do you have, hon?
I have 6.
You have 6 kids. Bless your heart.
But
Bless
three of my kids aren't with me. They're in Georgia.
Okay, that would be why. Okay, hon. Okay. All right. They'll do this just to validate that they are watching over you, that they see what's going on in your life. And she just she's very connected with your oldest daughter. She keeps showing me your daughter, but your oldest. So she's very, I would even dare to say that she is very much a spirit guide or even guardian angel over your daughter. I mean, all of them, but her particularly. I'm not sure why.
They were closer. They knew each other more.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. She just, I feel, keeps wanting you to know how grateful she is, and that you need to give yourself credit for the mom that you are. I don't know why I need to tell you that, but she's wanting you to know that you need to give yourself more credit. And girl, having 6 kids, absolutely, I agree. I have 3, and that's a lot. She, okay, yeah. She's mentioning a dream that you had of her.
I didn't know. She came and saw me. She came and talked to me one day.
Okay. Just know without a doubt, hun, that those are visits, and that is her way of coming through in your own way of connecting and channeling her. So don't doubt these things. I know a lot of people think, oh, it was just a dream, but these are visits. And
she did, because my computer it has like a microphone where it types by itself if it hears sound. And one night I was working real late, and I had her on my mind because this was before everybody was actually looking for her. And so I was thinking of her, and my computer just may have like started typing by itself. And
oh my gosh.
It may have just said, I'm okay.
Oh my gosh.
And so I started thinking more things about it, in my head, not saying out loud. And literally my computer started responding to me.
Holy shit.
That's mainly the reason why I came to you tonight, because I need some type of closure. A lot of people said, I have some type of medium skills, but, I've been, thinking about her every day. And for that reason is actually the reason I started making everyone else in my family look for her.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And absolutely. Oh my gosh. I literally have chills everywhere. Oh my gosh. So it's when I decided to open up my gifts and to share them with others, I I was terrified for one. I thought, people are going to think I'm crazy. Is it going to be accepted? And just like you, I started to get these downloads and I kept having visits, and I always have since I was 7. But for some reason, it was just time. I just felt it. And her coming through in your dream and now her validating that that was her is absolutely a validation for you, hun, knowing that you are gifted and to not
But
ignore
it
this.
wasn't a dream. It actually did it
Yeah.
in life. I was
Oh,
awake.
oh, I love it. That's even better. That's
Yeah.
even better. Well, she had showed me coming through to you when you were in your highest state of consciousness, which usually is in a dream. But the fact that you can get yourself into that space while you're conscious, basically, it's your gift. It's your ability to be clairvoyant. And so this is just some validation. So keep listening to those, hun. One thing I like to do is get a journal, and I will date it and write everything down that I'm getting, whether it's in my sleep or during the day, just like today, all these messages, writing them down. And then your biggest thing is you are going to be her conduit. You're going to be who she goes to. And her coming through today for me really is, I'm just kind of the validator. I'm just the middleman, and the fact that you've never been on my lives and she came in and just one thing after another connecting with her, it's beautiful. So please continue looking for her. I really feel like she's been found. They just can't identify her.
Okay.
So and keep that, whatever this duplex apartment thing is, it's going to connect with her and her passing, or who she knows that's connected to her passing. So it's very important. And then that 201 number,
Okay.
it just keeps coming up. So keep that in mind, Ted.
Okay.
And hang on one second. I just saw one more thing. Let me make sure that I don't miss this. Do you connect with a name like Denise or Dennis?
My name's Destiny.
Nope, this is not you.
No, Dennis, no.
Okay.
Daryl?
Nope,
No.
there's an S in there, like Dennis, Denise, Doris. It's like D and ending in that S sound. Okay, that's okay. It might be connected
She
with
had a
someone.
friend named Denise.
What's that, hun?
She had a friend named Denise.
Has she passed?
Yes.
Okay. Was her passing also tragic?
Yes, she was really ill. She
Yeah.
passed away for her sickness.
Okay. She may very well just be popping in. Sometimes they'll just kind of, I call them little postcards from heaven. They'll pop in and just let us know they're here and make their presence known, and then they pop out. So we may very well have had just a little bit from her, but
that was her real good friend that used to work with her at Walmart.
Gotcha. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I have no doubt, hun, that your persistence and your beautiful gifts are going to be what she is going to need, so that you all can get some type of closure. And for whatever reason, well, everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens for a reason, and for whatever reason, this is the time. This is the year. So just keep trying, hun, and keep listening. And I know that you'll figure it out. You'll connect with her.
I just want to thank you too. Thank you so very much. And I came onto your show. I've been here in the room for a long time, since Joey was here. And I was just thinking so hard, Michelle, if you're here, just let her start thinking about you. Let her just say something. And when you said Michelle, I was like, oh, I know we have some really strong spirits.
That's when your hair on the back of your neck stands up and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, I'm so happy you listened to your intuition, hun, and hopped on and listened to her. And if you will, if you feel comfortable, will you stay connected and let me know how
Yes,
things
ma'am.
are?
Most
And if
definitely.
you have, yeah, and if you have any questions with, your abilities, questions with, maybe trying to interpret things or whatever it may be, just reach out, hun, and you can message me
I will.
anytime. It might take me a minute to get back, but I'll get back.
That's fine. I will.
Yeah,
Definitely. Thank you so very much.
yeah. Okay, honey, you're welcome. Have a good night, hun.
You as well. Bye.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, whoops, let's see here. Okay, there we are. There we go. I don't know what happened. That was so weird. I had to end up just adding me to the stage. But I was gone. I was like, everything was black. That was crazy. So weird. But it's like I tell people, that's what their energy does. Their energy messes with your electronics, with your phones, okay, I'll focus now. That gave me chills, like literally my hair on my legs is standing up. I wanted to go back and read some of the comments here that I might have missed. So let's see. Okay, so Mel said, we used to watch Scream, and I know what you did last summer. And the Santa Claus are you serious? And Mel, that's with your friend, right? The friend that we've been talking about that is here. And I think you said her name is Ashley. Is that right? Let's see. Let me read some more comments here. Jess said my aunt passed away by suicide. And she had to go up the stairs to the right of a trailer, and that's where she was. She loves scary. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Jess, I'm going to put your comment here too. So Jess Brown said, my aunt passed away by suicide and she had to go up the stairs to the right of a brown trailer. That's where she was. She loves scary movies, especially the old ones. That's exactly what they kept showing me. Isn't it interesting how many we're bringing in now? And, I always say that once we kind of open up that portal and that energetic flow starts to come in, those souls that pass in the same unfortunate, tragic way, they'll just start to come in together. And not only do they do that, but they start to bring in you all, and they guide you to be here. Just like Destiny was. Why she was here. Never been on my lives, and then all of a sudden, her aunt has been with me all day. And just it's why she listened to that little voice. So without a doubt, I'm sure, Jess, that your aunt is here looking, and it's another aunt too. Let's see, Samantha. I'm going to put Samantha's on here. Samantha said, too many similarities with many tonight. I know. So my grandma passed in June. Her name is Joanne. Her last name is Christensen. Okay, there's the CH too. Her brother is Keith. Oh my gosh. They called her dad Chris. My son's middle name is Chris. Her birthday is October 3rd. Their mom's birthday is tomorrow. And my uncle and our bubblegum joke. Yeah, where we put the bubblegum in the lid. Oh my gosh, Samantha, that's so cool. I freaking love it. There's so many. I can't even tell you. Let's see here. Oh, Mel said I told Ashley I was pregnant with Callie. Whoops. And she died 2 weeks later. Oh my gosh, my friend. That's very much her and connecting. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, hang on. So Lindsay, hi Lindsay Chin. Lindsay said my mom's name was Denise, had an August birthday. She killed herself in her trailer. My oldest sister's name, who went down there to deal with everything's name, is Michelle. Are you serious? Okay, you guys, I have to tell you, this is incredible. So Lindsay, I have a very strong feeling that your mom is here now as well. And that Denise name popping in. Lindsay, did you just join, my friend? And have you ever been on my lives before? Again, these are where just, random thoughts of hopping on, or asking for a certain loved one to come through. Because we only have 16 people on tonight. There's not many on. I mean, we had many people started hopping off, but to have only that many, and for all of these souls that are here that connect with all of, or a good portion of you, I should say, you can't make that shit up. That's what I'm saying. It's so crazy. I mean, it literally, it blows my mind. It really does sometimes. I scare myself sometimes. Let's see here. I'm gonna scribble for a minute here. Hang on. Okay, how weird is that? I don't know, maybe this is a stretch, but I kept seeing the number 16 earlier, and then I noticed we only had 16 on at that moment. So weird. I just randomly connect with numbers. Lindsay said, I've been in and out of your life tonight. Oh, and I've never been on your show. Oh, see, this is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so Lindsay said, I recently started to learn piano because it was one good memory I had of my mom. I just started this week. Oh my gosh, hun. Okay. I have no doubt, my friend, that Lindsay, that your mom is here without a doubt. So, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the loss of your mom, hun, and how this all came about. And, her coming in, mentioning Denise very much makes sense. And, when I hear names, it's very rare that I hear them as clearly as I heard your mom say her name. All of these Michelle connections are just, I know it's a common name, don't get me wrong, but you just, with that little amount of people and connecting with that name, especially connecting with a loved one that passed that they maybe really wanted to hear from. But also the connection with the tragic passing, the unexpected passings. This is how they, like I said, bring everybody together. I really have no doubt for you, Lindsay, that your mom is very much present and very much stepping forward. What I also find is interesting is also that this is interesting. Okay, hang on. I am getting more. I wonder, let's see, where did you go? So Lindsay Chen, Lindsay, would you be up for coming on live as well, hun? I'll bring you on. If not, it's okay. You don't have to. I know some people get a little camera shy, and that's okay. Yeah, let's see. And Jody Honeycutt said, my brother-in-law, let me see here. My brother-in-law passed by suicide and was born on Halloween. His brother is Chris. His mom is Michelle. My middle name is Michelle, and his son's birthday's in August. Holy shit, you guys. This is so crazy. Um, I just can't even believe how all of these are connecting. Let's see. Let's see here. What? Oh my gosh. Kylie, you're right. And her last name is the CH. Look at you, Miss Little Spiritual. That I didn't even think about the CH name when I kept telling everybody the CH, and Lindsay's last name being the CH. So, okay, Lindsay, I'm gonna post in the comments a link, and then let's see. Oh, whoops, I don't want to do that. Okay, so invite guests. Okay, so I'm going to send you this link in the comments, and let me know if you see it. And then if you have to, sometimes you have to copy the link, right? And then put it in a new browser, and then it'll work. Sometimes the link won't work. So let me know if you see that, and I'll watch for you to hop on. So yeah, I didn't even think of the last CH name either. That's so crazy. So you get so many things that come in that you just sometimes you just can't even connect or capture them all. So let's see here. All these beautiful souls, but just so many tragedies. I just can't believe it. And when we first started, I kept saying to everybody, and asking, doesn't it feel heavy? It feels heavy, but yet it's intentional heaviness to help us let go of the shit that's not been serving us and making room for the good, right? And I feel like tonight has been a lot of that, a lot of that release. And we're getting into this eclipse season. We're going into this crazy eclipse season. And so there's a lot of transition, a lot of changes coming. But boy, I'm ready for it. I am here for it for sure. So, okay, I'm going to shut my mouth for a minute and then see what we get. So, Lindsay, let me know if you see that. If you see that link, hun. I'm under, so on Facebook, and it's mini medium. It's just mini, well, it says mini medium, psychic medium, and Reiki practitioner. So when you see it there, oh, I think I got you. There, we got her. Okay, let's see. Yay! Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay. We've got like about a 2-second delay. So if I sound like I'm interrupting you, I promise I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. And so are you nervous? I've got your energy is like, is this make you nervous? Yeah.
A
Okay.
little,
honey.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that's completely normal. And I always say that I don't want this to be anything that is going to be heavy for you or, cause any kind of stress. So, I really feel without a doubt that this is your mom. And hang on, sorry, I'm getting so much coming in already now that you hopped on. Okay. How do you connect with them? I'm either the state of Colorado or at Wyoming, Montana. I'm in like the very mountainous area.
So my one brother was born in Colorado, but then my mom lived with my other brother in South Dakota for a long time as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Okay. And okay. You're okay. How do you connect with it? She's showing me hmm, want to make sure I saw this right. One second here. She showed me the number 7, but I'm not going. I almost feel like that this is July or 7 months ago. Um, how long ago did your mom pass, hun?
2015.
15. Okay, hun. Okay. So it's been almost 10 or 10 years. Is that right?
Mhm.
And 24. Wait, she's bringing up numbers like crazy. Now I'm seeing 24. Um, when did she pass, hun? What date?
I was 24 when she passed.
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
We don't know, well, actually, I have the picture somewhere, but I don't know the exact. I'm bad at remembering the passing date of people.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And with my
absolutely.
mom, all of us kids were kind of, we had taken a step back from her for quite a while because of the
Sure.
issues she had.
Yeah.
So she had wrote on the wall, like, "At home with God" on this date, but I don't remember that date. And then on her death certificate that I pulled out, um, they placed it as May 14th, but I remember it being like March. She sat there for about 3 months before she was found.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, hun. Okay. Um, um, okay. Oh, I see what okay. It's 7 weeks. She's saying it was 7 weeks. They found me after 7 weeks. So if it was March to May, that makes sense. It's 7 weeks, she keeps saying. So it's where 7 weeks from going backwards from the date they have on her death certificate is the day that she had passed.
And I didn't notice it until now that her date of death is exactly 1 month before my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Eh.
Wow. Okay, hun. Wow. Um, yeah, boy, she's a strong soul. Whew. Um, all of these souls that are coming through that are all together. I just find it so beautiful. And I know this might sound kind of weird, but it's like they're all coming together, they're banding together to be here, to be able to have such that strong energy so that they can connect with the right people that really need the message right now. And your mom, without a doubt, is front and center, right up front. And she is really just enjoying the fact that there are all these souls who she doesn't even know that are supporting and loving her to get her to come forward. And that's, when people, again, when I say when the soul takes their life, when it's, through suicide or whatever it may be, um, some people say, well, they go to hell or they go to purgatory or they're in a dark space or they're lost. And that is so far from the truth. It takes them a longer time, I feel, when they get to the other side to be completely at peace and to be able to start learning and evolving and being able to channel and come through. And it's all part of the learning process. Um, so I feel like that's why your mom is needing the energy of these others to come forward, because she just she just doesn't, again, just like when I was channeling Joey's brother John, who also took his life, didn't want to talk about and was really struggling to come forward, didn't want to talk about his passing. And that's okay. I always say that I never force, that I never ask, they'll come through. But one thing I can tell you with your mom is she keeps saying that um, part of your healing is knowing the truth. I have never heard a soul say that. Part of your healing is knowing the truth. Wow. This has been something you've been holding on to, just unknown, right? Unanswered questions still.
She in the police report, it said that there was a notebook, like, they recovered a notebook that she had written in, but my sister, if she did get it, she's telling us all she didn't. So I have questions around that a lot.
Yeah.
Um, and she was 49 when she passed.
Oh,
So
wow.
your age earlier too, actually,
Yeah.
and I didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, hon. Yeah. Um, just didn't quite make it to her 50th, you know, this where we're right there. Um, well, she wants to share with you some of the truth. So I'm gonna kind of listen and see what I can get, interpret the best way I can, okay? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I actually tried to connect with her parents. I was joining the military, and
Hmm.
my dad had already passed. My grandparents on my dad's side of there was already one gone, and so I reached out to them to try to get to know them because I had never developed a
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
then they were just not my cup of tea. They thought I wanted money and everything right away, which I did not at all. And,
Yeah.
I went to the military for basic, and when I came out of basic is when they found my mom. So I just
Um,
wonder if her parents, was I part of the reason?
Not at all, babe. Not at all, honey. And you know, when I read that message earlier, I really feel that, and I'm going to read it again, the one that was pulled out of the Talking to Heaven deck. It fits with everybody, and you know that the message saying, "My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to any guilt." Were you here when I read that message?
I was not.
Okay, I'm going to read this to you because this is for you too, honey. Okay. So the card that came up, I'll show you how beautiful these cards are. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll try to. um, so it's really um, meant for you, without a doubt, hun. Okay, now this is interesting because I said earlier when this message came up that the page number connected, and the page number is 77. We just talked about the 7 weeks, the 7.
Yeah.
This is your mom, without a doubt, hun, without a doubt. So I'm going to read this for you as well. Okay. Um, okay. It says, as souls, we do not feel physical death. I remember that within the blink of an eye, I was outside my body looking down at it. I immediately felt an intense sense of happiness and peace. It was indescribable, yet I wanted to tell everyone. I was also able to see the thoughts you created and carried with you in your mind. We are pure energy, vibrations of light. So please know that your thoughts of guilt and worry block our light together. They don't serve either of us well and create unnecessary debris. Know that I am happy and that a soul can never be harmed. This is from your mama, and so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Um, you know, I've lost, my mom has passed as well. My mom passed away. It's been, oh my gosh, 13 years. I can't even wrap my head around every time I say that. I'm like, it's been 13 years. And I miss her dearly. You know, we were best friends. I was very close with my mom. But um, one thing I feel coming from your mom um, was, and what she's showing me is a sense um, of just literally on her hands and knees, hun, and saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being the mom I should have been. And there's such a feeling of her um, even knowing at the time that she was here in the physical realm, of where she was just absent, just just not there, and yet she knew it, but she struggled with addiction 100%. Um, she keeps showing me that she tried something new. She just said, I tried something new. So she had to have taken something, swallowed something in addition to maybe any other things she took, but this new thing she took ingested, um, just that was what caused her passing. that mixture. Did they do a toxicology on her, hun?
I don't think so because
Okay.
they had to identify her. Well, I mean, maybe they still could have with that, but I think because it was a gunshot wound to the head.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think they bothered to do that.
Yeah, okay, and that makes sense. And there's even, gosh, I can't believe these connections, these synchronicities, even with John, that I've been channeling, Joey's brother, he also shot himself in the head. Now, your mom coming in, same way. What I really feel too with her, and when she's showing me even putting something in my system that I should not have, there's two things I feel she's wanting to bring up. One, that what she took, what she had in her system, is what contributed to why she did what she did. Um, the other is that she's showing me that she crossed over at one time and came back. So she had a near death experience. Do you know
Uh,
that?
um, I know one time she took stuff and then called the ambulance for herself. So I
Yeah,
don't know how
yeah,
close she got that time, but
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, she crossed the veil, and that's what I feel she's showing. What I put in my body, that this was part of that moment. Um, she okay. Um, she said she wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. Um, that you've got to know someone else was there or had just left, right before. Um, was this in the trailer we were talking about earlier, hun? Is that
Yeah, and the way the condition the trailer was, I didn't think she was, like, really in contact with anyone because the
yeah,
pictures my
sure.
sister gave us, it was, like,
Was
part of the
she a
trailer was
hoarder?
nice. Kinda, yeah,
Yeah,
a little
okay.
bit.
Yeah, okay. And I mean that with all respect. It
Yeah,
just the
no,
way she's showing me is like
yeah,
I've just got maybe even, clutter, but no, there oh, hang on. I think I misinterpreted her with that. Hang on. She's she's very quickly correcting me. Hang on. Um okay. Your mom says she always felt that she had someone with her, but more in spirit. And I feel it's a female. She keeps showing me that, she lost someone, but always felt that someone was with her. Do you
her sister had
understand that?
passed.
What's that, hun?
I know her sister
Okay.
passed, from breast cancer, like, years earlier. I never
Yeah.
met her.
Okay. That's her, hun. She keeps saying, I wasn't alone. And this is her way of letting you know that she was not alone when she passed, when she crossed over. Her sister was there waiting for her to greet her, to comfort her. So there was no pain, there was no suffering. In a very kind of weird way to say this, but it was very beautifully seamless. It was, and she was met by her sister. She just keeps showing me that I wasn't alone, and then her sister's right there. Um, they may not have been close here in the physical, but they sure are now. So they've made peace together, is what she keeps showing me. So she's happy about that, by the way. Um, Speaking of breast cancer, she just showed me that you need to watch that. She said, have the BRCA gene test done if you're a carrier. It's very hereditary on mom's side. So um, please keep an eye on that, okay?
Okay.
Um, and okay. Okay. I I feel like she is showing me the notebook you talked about. It's not very big though. Do you know what it looks like? I mean,
I don't.
yeah, I've got mine here. You know, this is like, I don't even know what the size is. What, like 4 by, oh no, maybe that's bigger than that. Heck, I don't know, 6 by 8. I don't know. Not very big. But the notebook she wrote in was even smaller than that. So I feel like even this notebook, I I do not feel like your sister has it. I feel like it has been misplaced because of the fact that it was just so small. Maybe we would have just chucked it, or it just got lost. So um, I just feel like this has not been kept from you intentionally at all, hun. So um, she says, "Will you please listen? I'm there." She keeps saying, "Listen, I'm there." She likes to ring bells. I don't know what the hell this is, but I can hear like a chiming noise, wind chimes. Your smoke
There.
detector. Do you know what this thing is?
So actually, so I got my son into the piano lessons first,
Oh yeah,
and there's wind chimes outside, and every time we're there, they're going off, like, even if there's barely a breeze or anything, it just, yeah.
yeah. I love it. That's your mama. That's why she's like, listen, listen, Linda. I'm there. Oh, I love it. So cute. Um, Boy, she really, you're right. She enjoys music. She enjoys sitting right next to you all when you play. When we play music, you know, or play the piano or sing, and that's a certain vibrational energy that really breaks the veil through the veil. So when you play the piano, when you sing, you play their favorite song, it is like their kind of alarm clock per se, but it gets their attention. So every time you do that, she will be right there. And there will be so many signs, and some you may miss, but you'll feel it. You'll feel it too. You're very gifted, my friend. You have some very beautiful intuitive gifts. You don't
Thank you.
you do not see it, my friend. You are very gifted.
I let my mind
Um,
race too much.
yeah, yeah, that's fair. I know it's hard to get out of your conscious mind, so um, but you will. You will. It's coming. Um, and okay. She I don't, you know, when I well, like I was mentioning earlier, when I welcome your loved ones to use my energy and you know, start to channel, I ask that they give me specific, you know, validations, just like we've been getting tonight, the names, the numbers, the visions. One thing I don't like to validate is jewelry. We all get jewelry, I think, when, you know, especially if we have a female that passed as mom, you know, sister. So I don't like to mention jewelry, but your mom is so adamant that I mention her necklace. There's something around your neck, but then it's interesting because I keep going to my ring. So I don't know how else to interpret this unless it's we put a ring around our neck, you know, and wear it like a necklace. Do you know what this is?
I like, from my mom.
It doesn't necessarily have to be from mom, but mom's bringing it up. So I don't know if it's
I just had a
something.
I just had a copper choker necklace made with malachite on it, but
And was there a reason for this? Just
to try to
other
help
than
balance my
ah,
energy and
gotcha. Okay. And malachite is green, and green is the color of the heart chakra.
yeah.
So that's why you are drawn to I love malachite. I've got some around here somewhere. um, that may be what mom is trying to show. I couldn't quite tell what the heck this was, but there's a very strong connection with this when you wear it and connecting with mom or just with your gifts in general. So it's also going to help you open up that throat chakra. This is where you're going to be able to articulate your thoughts. You're going to be able to express yourself the way you want to be. You're going to feel like that, that your words count, that they mean something. And it'll also help you to have a filter, my friend, because I feel like you don't have one sometimes. And that's okay. Sometimes it's like word vomit, and then later you're like, shit.
I value honesty more than most. So,
Yes, I respect that so much. But sometimes we have to kind of hold back,
Yeah.
right? Just a
Yeah.
little bit. But no, I love it. One thing I have to tell you too with your mom is that, well, she shows me 2 children for you. How do you have 2? Okay, perfect. And your son's playing the piano, right? I think you had said your son
Yeah.
is starting to. Okay. Okay. Please know this is mom. This is not me. So what I'm going to say, don't get mad at me. I'm always like, don't shoot the medium because it's not me. I'm just giving you the message. But your mom just absolutely, for one, adores your kids and is very protective. She's mentioning your son and said, please watch his weight. Please watch his health with what he's eating. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, so he's not like overweight, but I was extremely overweight as my whole childhood.
Okay.
My mom's weight fluctuated with her mood, which is what I see mine do as well. Not as drastic as my mom's was, and I feel like my son has that
Yes. Yeah.
issue
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.
trying
Okay.
to figure out the right approach to that and also not to project onto him and,
Right.
all
Yeah.
that
Oh,
stuff.
it's definitely a fine line, right? It's such
Yeah.
a fine line. And it's like you don't want to push too hard, but then you also don't want to, slack, I guess. So it's such a fine line. And when your mom said that, when I heard her say, tell my grandson to watch his weight, I thought, oh my gosh, I felt like not for you, but for your son, I thought, man, this is really going to be difficult to hear because he is very self-conscious about it already. And so you're right, Mama. It's a very delicate thing. But I'll tell you what your mom is showing me future wise. So clairvoyancy is one of my favorite abilities, seeing future and premonitions, predictions. Your son, I feel, is there's a sense of getting very active, and this is going to help him. So playing sports or whatever it is. So when those opportunities come up, I would definitely get him in that so that it'll help. Help
Oh,
him.
we do baseball,
Yeah.
soccer. I do
Perfect.
everything he wants to do.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just something that he'll grow out of kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Mama's just kind of worried, which now makes sense, being that this was kind of a
It's
hereditary.
a generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she passed on lots of generational stuff that
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Isn't
nip in the
that
butt. So
Isn't that so great? You gotta love
yeah.
it. My dad passed on the generational psoriasis, skin problems. Now my kids have, the eczema and all. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
But no, I love that she's just wanting to make sure that she is watching over him. So I just heard the name Jackson or Daxton. Jackson.
My
Braxton?
sister's name is Jacqueline.
Ah, that's it. Jacqueline. Yep.
So we
That's
all actually, well, not all of us, but 4 out of 5 of us have our DNA at Ancestry DNA right now because we're trying to figure out if we're all actually fully related. But we don't want the one to know because he's not the nicest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you. Need you to say more.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So It's so crazy you're talking about DNA. My husband bought me the little DNA kit for Christmas last year, and I still haven't done it because I'm so nervous. I don't know much about my, my lineage or my, people. I don't know. Um, so that just kind of triggered me to go, oh God, I got to do this. But that's why mom is bringing up your sister, why she brought up Michelle. This is where she's just wanting to make sure everybody is recognized. I just intuitively, mom's not sharing much with me, but I have a strong feeling that you all are connected. You're all related. So one of you is not, though. So I do feel that you may be right on point with that one.
I think I know
So
who it is.
yeah. See, that's your beautiful intuitive gift, Mama. So just don't ignore it. But uh, but it can be some kind of closure for you all as well, as mom is showing me. So just you know, keep going on that journey. Keep doing this so that you all can have a connection and your mom, I just hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna interpret this the best way I can. Your mom, you know how when oh my God. Okay, so when dogs have like they're purebred, right? They're all pure or like, but then when you have a mixture and they call
They're
them mutts. Uh-huh. Your mom's like going, oh yeah, we're all mutts. And then she's showing me like Germany and Poland and like like you have all of these different, you're gonna find out you're just a nice mixture. Um, that was hilarious. So you're all mutts in your mom's eyes. I was like, how do I share that message? That was so weird and so not normal. um, I love it. Uh, okay. She sure likes to talk too, by the way. Yes, she likes to talk. I love it. Um, she says, leave your damn hair alone. Leave your damn hair alone. I don't feel this is for you though. Are you, is this, do you have a daughter?
I do, but she barely has any hair. She's almost 3, but
It's not her then. This might be for you or your son or your sisters because she's like, leave your damn hair alone. And it's almost a sense of where she's not a fan of this new hairdo, not a fan of the hair color. I'm not sure whether, so keep that might be for your sisters. So keep that in mind. Oh, hang on. No, she's giving me more with that. Hang on. What is, okay. Okay. Okay, really weird question. Are you losing your hair? Have you noticed it's really thinning? I know, weird question.
yeah.
Okay. Um, you guys also, we were talking about the hereditary stuff, generational stuff, and then your mom went right to that. Please make sure you all check your thyroids. I feel like this is connected to that. I also have hypothyroid, I have Hashimoto's. One of the symptoms is the hair really starts to thin and fall out. Yay, so fun. But there's a hereditary issue with that hormonal. So keep an eye on that as well. Okay.
Okay.
And that's what your mom was talking about with all the hair and where I thought she was talking about the change of hair, like you intentionally doing it, but it's not. It's where that can come in, and it's something you can't do much about. It's just unfortunate symptom, but okay. Um, okay. All right, I'll give you this last message and then I'm gonna break my connection with your mom. She's just excited and loves to talk, and I've just got so much coming in. But one thing I want you to keep an eye on and know a big sign of hers, couple things. She loves to send things in heart shapes, and I love the heart-shaped things. So in the clouds, in the rocks, and so have you ever noticed heart-shaped things?
Yes. My son
Okay.
actually is the one to notice them a lot.
Ah, beautiful. Okay, so just let your son know that grandma is communicating with him that way by seeing the heart-shaped, seeing it and going, oh, this is grandma, however it may be. The other is that she also is very kind of a more clairsentient. It's just kind of that feeling of her being around or smelling her. So I have had such a strong, distinctive smell. I cannot pinpoint what this is. Sometimes it's their perfume. But she also, okay, yeah, it's the hair again. So pay attention to her playing with your hair.
Okay.
It's like you'll feel it. Have you ever had that happen?
I don't think so.
Okay, watch for that. You'll feel like you've got a fly, or you'll feel like something's there, and there's a sense of her. Um, Even like you said with the wind chimes, the wind will come in, a breeze will come in, and there's no reason for it, and you'll feel that. So, um, she very much is that way. I can't pinpoint what this smell is, but it's very floral. So I'm thinking either flowers or even perfume that might be connected to her. So,
Potpourri.
yeah, or
She's big
potpourri.
into potpourri.
Yep. Like the cinnamon kind of, like the
Yeah.
ones that might be that's what this is. Yeah. Yep. So watch for that too. Yeah. Pay attention to those smells, and there'll be no reason for it. So I love it. Um, wow. Okay. Um, well, I'll tell you, Hen, one thing I do feel with her, that I hope that will just give you maybe some more comfort, is that her energy is so strong and so bright. And after doing this for 28 years now, I've kind of collectively um, felt, I guess, if you will, that when souls are this strong and this bright of an energy, that she's in a sense earned her wings. So she now is fully at peace and really, without a doubt, the guardian angel of your babies. There's and all of them for that matter, but you're here with me. So she is carrying the soul of a tiny baby. I have to tell you, she's been showing me she has the baby. So this is where you had a loss of a child, but she's got that baby, honey. I'm sorry. She wouldn't let me go until I let you know, babe. I'm so sorry. She just keeps saying, I got her. I got her. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, honey. It's so hard to share these messages without getting my own emotions involved. And one thing that I get more choked up with is when I channel the souls of babies or fur babies. I cry more about fur babies than anything. um, but she said it was very important that you know this.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
You're so welcome, and you're so welcome. I know without a doubt that, as your mom shows me, that this year is going to be such a big year for you to break some cycles and to really let go of the shit that hasn't been serving you, and opening up all these beautiful opportunities. And you have a lot coming this next year, hun. It's
Oh,
going to
thank
be a
God.
big, yeah. It's going to be a very big year. The only thing I feel like, just to kind of give you a, be mindful of, I guess, if you will, is for you to don't resist them, don't question them, just allow things to happen, because then you open up all these beautiful doors that will just, bring all the blessings that you need. And without a doubt, this beautiful mother of yours is going to be right there, um, she's done a lot of work on the other side, a lot of work. So, and her way of making up for it is to make sure that her girls are happy, her kids are happy. So, and okay, so just kind of a fun little thing I'm going to tell you. You'll have to remember this because it's not happening for quite some time. But how old is your son your oldest?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I keep going to your son. How old is he, hun?
He's 8.
8. Okay. So there's an 8 again.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So many years down the road, Mama, you mark my words, that beautiful little soul that she has with her will be incarnated back into this world as your first grandchild. That's how this works, son. And she keeps waiting so patiently. And you mark my words, it'll be a little girl, because she just shows me bows and pink. So many years, though, hon. Many years.
Yes. I will remember that. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You're so welcome, hon. Well, it was such a pleasure. I'm so glad that you hopped on. And
I really appreciate it.
yeah. Where are you calling from, hon? Where do you live?
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. You live in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I'm a big Green Bay Packer fan. Oh my gosh.
20 minutes north of Green Bay.
Yeah. Oh, you what? How many?
20 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to be in Green Bay in November. So I'm coming to Green Bay to go see my Packers play my husband's Eagles. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait. This has been on my bucket list for a long time. And the fact that they're playing my husband's team, it's going to be brutal.
We're going to win.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
Hands down. Not even worried. Yes. That's so cool. Well, maybe if you're around, I would love to meet you.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah, I would love that. So definitely, I post everything on my Instagram and Facebook. So just kind of watch for that. But I'll be in Wisconsin. It'll be November 10th. Yeah, 10th, 11th, 12th, around that time. So, okay. But yeah, I would love to meet up and meet you. That'd be awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, all right. And you're welcome. Thank you for letting me share my gifts and channel your loved ones. And I hope this gave you some peace, hon.
Thank you so much. It did.
Good. You're welcome, hon. All right. You have a beautiful night.
You too.
Okay, hon. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can. There he is. There we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with that. All the strange, crazy energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, so beautiful. What amazing connections. Just a lot. I knew I needed to get on tonight. I just so grateful that that all of you all are on. The right people came on tonight. We didn't have very many, but the right ones were here, and all of your loved ones on the other side that worked together to help these others get the messages they needed. So even if we didn't get much from those who we validated were here, like Melanie, your dad, and the friend, and gosh, all the others, can't even wrap my head around all of them, but they all come together to help these individuals that got the reading tonight to be able to get these strong messages and connections. It's just incredible. So, right. Hi, Susan. Yeah, like Susan just said, these souls were loud and clear. Boy, were they ever. And I felt it all day today, all day. It was just crazy. So just maybe a couple things to really quick with you guys. And then I'm gonna go and crash. I am exhausted, but I do have some tickets left for my events coming up. So the one on September 27th in Bountiful at the my gosh, my brain, Elks Lodge. We have like 7 tickets left. Those are $44. And all of this is on my website at mini-medium.com. Then the Halloween one, I so suggest if you can come, you come. It's 12 and up. So and that's just kind of recommended. If you have a child that's 10 or 11 and they're able to sit and understand what's going on, then totally open. But we're having that beautiful Halloween kind of bougie night. So I'm going to have tables and linen, and we're going to have yummy treats and non-alcoholic beverages. I wish I could do some alcohol, but if I drank while doing readings, I would be a mess. So I never drink. But and then we're going to be giving a prize away for best costume. So definitely come, you guys. That October 4th event, we're actually getting pretty dang close to being sold out. That's in Bountiful. It's at a place called May's Gathering Place. It is the cutest little venue on Bountiful Main Street, and it's got beautiful energy. There's a whole story behind it that just my daughter Mandy actually found them, and just these 2 gals that own it, they're 2 sisters. They lost their mom, and her name was May. So like everything just fits perfect. But oh, Leanne. Oh, I love that. Leanne said, I'm so excited you chose Lindsay. I adore her. Oh, I love that. See, we all need to just share the love. And Leanne, I'm sure you shared your beautiful gifts with her as well. I love that. So yes, please, if you can, come get those tickets, come to the event. So the Halloween event is $33. So totally affordable. I'm trying to make it so that people can afford to come because, we're all kind of in that, pinch and pennies moment, I think. But what else? I will be in New Jersey, November 8th. And then we're going to be flying to Wisconsin, to Green Bay, November 9th or 10th. And I'll be in Wisconsin for a few days and going to meet some other people that follow me. So if you're on the East Coast near New Jersey, New York, come see me. Or if you're in Wisconsin area, November 10th, come see me. You can plan a little meetup or something. It'd be fun. But more to come. More events are coming. I'm working on one in St. George, so we'll be heading south. So just so much more. And I'm just so excited to see how this is all going to be finishing up this year. It's going to be amazing. And then next year is going to be even better because it's the year of the 10 and it's new beginnings and fresh starts. And boy, hold on tight, my friends. It's going to be a crazy ride. I can't wait. I'm here for it. So anyhow, all right, you guys, I'm going to head out. Oh, Melanie, you're so welcome, hon. I'm so glad that we got a little bit of your dad. Oh, that made me so happy. Please, 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 just, share the love, share the light. We all need to get that, that karmic energy out there right now. And I promise you, it'll just be spread like wildfire, and hopefully things will start to not feel so heavy. But if you guys ever need anything, reach out. I'm always here. Might take me a minute to respond, but I always do. And then if you want to schedule a private reading, go to mini-medium.com. Now, if you're wanting to do a party, parties are filling up really fast, and October is my busiest month. People schedule like wine and witches night, which is really fun. Halloween parties are fun, and having a medium come is just, it just kind of fits the mood, right? So, but if you're wanting to book a party, just send a message and Mandy and I'll work together to get you booked. But all right, you guys, I am out. I'm going to go eat and go crash. So I will see you hopefully next week. This was kind of spur of the moment, but we'll see. But yes, Mel. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mel, let's please message me, Mel, so that we can go to lunch or something. I'll buy. Hey, Okay. All right, hon. We'll talk to you guys later. Much love. Bye, guys.